Spilanthes, toothache plant, buzz buttons, electric buttons. What are some other words for it? Oh, I have a word for it. Or I have some words for it. It's called the cure. And what I mean by the cure, people have always been talking about what's the cure for the common cold. What is a cure for a common cold? What's a cure? A cure is when you have it, or feel like you're going to get it. It'll go away. I've been taking it for like, I'd say almost a year now. I mean, I've been taking it longer, but for about a year, I've had access to it anytime I need it. And I haven't had a cold or flu. I felt them coming on. When I feel them coming on, just eat like half, maybe a full one of these. Leaves work as well. Just eat it, and I feel it go through the whole body, and it knocks it out. And that's because it's a antibacterial, antifungal, and probably has some other mysteries we don't understand yet. And this patch just suffered through a major drought. These were all shriveled, and they also had a major weed infestation. They had these weeds. They had these right here, the amaranth lamb's quarter gill, which are very nice plants for eating. This one's related to spinach. This one's related. This is just an amaranth. And they have tons and tons and tons of vitamins and minerals, and they actually have protein in the leaves as well, which most greens don't have. But they're only a weed. They're not a terrible invasive plant. They're only a weed in cultivated areas. They like really fertile soil. They need it to be tilled or something. That's why this is nicknamed pigweed, because I think it likes the presence of pigs. And we can go back to this now. Anyway, so this was the network that was on them. I needed to wait for it to rain enough. Then I finally weeded it a couple times. And then it rained, kept raining afterwards. We just had a miracle rain yesterday morning. Now they're bouncing back to life. And yeah, so it's an up and coming plant. If people are familiar with echinacea, I tell them it's the habanero of echinacea. If echinacea is a mild hot pepper, this is the habanero version. This is the cure. And so we've been deflowering it a little bit, trying to get them all. This one will be like that one. That one will be bigger than we can imagine. They're probably going to creep out to here. They're going to be pretty damn tall, shade out weeds. And they're going to get tall. You can't buy it at the mall. We're trying to figure out something to do with it. And this is a milkweed, Asclepias syriaca. It's good for monarch butterflies. And we have Tulsi basil, not my favorite smell. But that's also good. It's an adaptogen. It has a lot of chemicals in it. One of them is eugenol, which is what cloves have. That's what makes it. That's what's numbing and anti. So this is really just like an herb chest right here. We have this. We have Spilanthes. We have Tulsi basil, Spilanthes. Tulsi basil's Latin name is Acanum sanctum. This is Spilanthes acanella. Then we have over here Latin Artemisia annua. Sweet Annie, sweet wormwood. And I heard I've read it's 99% cure for malaria. And because it has some really poisonous things, parasites. And they make a lot of anti-malarial drugs out of a certain chemical in here. The people that take that would get nauseous, would kind of sick in other ways. But then they found out if you take the whole plant, this has like 10 different essential oils. It has like what mint has, what basil has, what cinnamon has, and what everything has. It has some citrus oil even. And then they found that those essential oils balance out the stomach. It balances out the side effects. So people take the whole thing.
In a tea form?
I'm not sure. I'm not saying this is edible to anybody. Not edible. These are edible. Definitely edible. Amaranthus, I don't know what, retroflexus I think, or tricolor, I don't know which one this is. This is Chenopodium album, I'm pretty sure. And these are, they say to watch out if you're eating these around polluted areas. They can absorb stuff. Then it makes these seeds, the seed pod. Makes these little black miracles right there. Can you see? It's really hard to hull it. Oops, and there's some of them, some black jewels. And there's borage here.
Yeah.
There's borage. There's winter or summer savory, I'm not sure which. There's smartweed here. I think this is called Pennsylvania smartweed. It's in the buckwheat family. And this is edible too. It's not my favorite thing. It's pretty good. It's better than starving. And I have one more thing to say. I think this is milk thistle. This is one of the thistles that is one of the only antidotes to certain mushrooms.